The Garden Report is powered by Prize Picks, the exclusive daily fantasy partner of the CLNS Media Network.
Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to a pregame edition of The Garden Report, shoot-around edition here in Cleveland. We're on the rooftop at our humble abode, and
it's nice out here.
Josue was just at Celtics shoot-around. I stopped by the Cavs side before Game 4. Of course, the big news at Celtics, an optional shoot-around, just a couple guys there. Kristaps Porzingis, one of them, shooting, looking a little more spry, doing more activities, a little more contact with his trainer. At least in the videos that I saw and everyone saw now on our social channels. He looks solid out there.
He looked good. He looked good. Nothing but the big smile on his face. Had the Bad Bunny blasting. I appreciated that playlist. Just random cuts, and Derek White telling us that, hey, we got his music going to get him, hopefully getting back on the floor soon with the good spirits that he's in right now. But yeah, it looks a lot better. Spry, I think, is the best way to describe it compared to the last time we saw him at the Auerbach Center. So to see Porzingis out there with smiles on his face and making post moves in the paint, I loved it. I don't think it indicates he's close to coming back, but it certainly shows that he's going toward the right direction that the Celtics want.
It's been 2 weeks since he suffered the injury now, so back on his feet. We'll ask Joe later, I'm sure, what kind of things he's doing and where he's at in that recovery. I'm sure we won't get an answer either, but we'll try. And on the Cavs side, no firm answer either on Donovan Mitchell's availability tonight. He now has a calf injury on the same side he's dealing with the quad injury. It hasn't hampered him at all in this series, at least productivity-wise, shooting over 50% from the field and from three. But he wasn't present at shoot-around this morning, and Darius Garland was talking as if he could be stepping into that lead role tonight. He said he's got to be aggressive. It's going to fall on him when Mitchell's not out there, whether he's playing or not. So no sign of him out there. He's questionable. Jarrett Allen was at the facility doing some free throw shooting, just mostly standing around rebounding. Still doesn't look like he's very close with the rib injury. And of course, Dean Wade's back after playing a okay Game 3, so he'll be active again tonight. If Mitchell can't go, is this even going to be a game tonight?
Probably not, if we're being completely honest, Bobby. I mean, that's a humongous loss for this Cavaliers team, especially at the risk of going down 3-1 in this series at home, where home has been really good to these guys, even though that wasn't the case Saturday. But without Donovan Mitchell, man, that's a humongous loss. And, you know, we were talking to Bontemps about how these guys are going to string together offense. You take Mitchell out of the picture, that's a humongous gap between the Celtics' top scorers and what the Cavaliers have to offer, and where they're trying to string together in a sense of essentially scoring over 100 points, which is kind of like the sweet spot. I mean, not the sweet spot, but I guess like kind of what's led to the pair of losses so far in this series. That's been key, getting these guys under 100 points, limiting them to nearly 90 points Saturday's win. So without Donovan Mitchell, I find it really, really difficult for the Cleveland Cavaliers to come anywhere near scoring 100 points.
Yeah, they've actually outscored the Celtics, believe it or not, with Mitchell on the floor, but the Celtics have about a 30-point advantage with Mitchell off. So that could carry over to a full game without him and lead to an ugly result tonight. Of course, Porzingis out again. We'll have an update on his status later going forward in this series. Game 4 is tonight, 7 o'clock. We'll have coverage throughout here in Cleveland, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and post-game coverage, of course, with Jimmy, John, and Sherrod in the studio. For now, that's it from Cleveland. He's Josue Pavon. I'm Bobby Manning. It's been a shoot-around edition of The Garden Report. Hey, Bobby Manning here. If you made it this far, you probably enjoyed this video, so subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out our social media platforms at Celtics CLNS